Perhaps you recognize that video from Instagram. In fact, that is one of my videos from Instagram that you might have seen. Guitar has been such a big deal on Instagram for such a long time now that you might even say that Instagram guitar is almost like a genre unto itself. And while I've been sharing videos of my playing on Instagram for almost a decade now, and I've made connections with so many brilliant people, many of them musicians from all over the world, I began to wonder, is it possible that Instagram and social media in general is hurting my playing? It comes as a bit of a shock to me when I think back on how long I've been using Instagram, especially considering when I first started using the app, it was more the kind of place where people would share a photo perhaps of what they were eating for lunch that day. Now this all began to change in June 2013 when Instagram made it possible for you to upload 15-second videos, which at the time created a bit of competition for an app called Vine. Remember Vine? I didn't really use it. Way back in 2013, a 15-second video was considered by Instagram to be enough time for the user to express their creativity, while also presumably allowing a file size that was small enough to be uploaded and posted quickly. So naturally, musicians like me started posting videos of guitar licks, recording sessions, and live gigs, a little bit like this one, which was the very first video I posted on Instagram. Before we go any further, it would be great if you could give this video a like so we can push it out to as many people as possible. And if you've been enjoying the videos on my channel, hit subscribe down below. You can also join me over at bensguitarclub.com, where you can develop your playing with my guitar masterclasses and bundle packages, including the BGC bundle, which features all of my masterclasses in one package. So those were fun times back in 2015 on Instagram when we were all trying to post videos and see if anyone would look at them. But a lot changed on Instagram in 2016. In fact, there were two particularly notable changes. The first of which was that view counts became publicly available for videos on Instagram. So you might be more likely to look at a video that has a higher view count than one that has a lower view count. Secondly, if you can cast your mind back to 2016, you might recall that Instagram originally presented everyone's posts in the Instagram feed occurring in chronological order from when they were posted. This was replaced in favor of an algorithmically driven feed that was said to prioritize posts that would be relevant to you. And it's essentially what we still have on Instagram to this day. Now, despite a lot of complaints back in 2016 about the removal of the chronological feed, they certainly still replaced it anyway. Of course, Instagram has undergone many significant changes since then. Also in 2016, Instagram Stories were added. In 2018, IGTV was added. And in 2020, likely because of the rise of TikTok, Instagram introduced Reels. Now, keeping track of all of these updates and various social media trends, I return to the question that I posed at the very beginning of this video. Could Instagram and other social media in fact be hurting my playing? And I'd love to get your thoughts on this as well, so make sure you jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Now, this is certainly not going to devolve into some type of hit piece against Instagram or any other social media platform for that matter. I think that as with many things in life, there is a good side and also a bad side. So let's discuss the good side. In many ways, social media platforms have undeniably broken down barriers for many people all around the world, and I can certainly speak on the fact that it has helped musicians in this way. Social media has allowed someone like me to instantly share my playing and my music with people all around the world, and as a result, I've been really fortunate to have a lot of people respond positively and follow what I do. And the fact of the matter is that this type of instant communication with people all around the world is still relatively new and, in my opinion, generally quite positive. But beyond just myself, I've also discovered so many other great musicians and subsequently met many of them as a result of being on a platform like Instagram. But as I mentioned earlier, many things in life have a good side and a bad side, and maybe leaning more toward the bad side, I did begin to notice some drawbacks in terms of my productivity as a musician. And I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm sitting down to practice or write a piece of music. Inevitably at some point, I'm going to want to check what time it is. So I would pick up my phone to check the time, just like so many of us do, and then I would see a notification on my screen. Subsequent to that, I would think, well, maybe I'll just see what's going on Instagram or on another social media platform for a moment. 5 minutes later, I'd still be scrolling away on my phone, and with that, my focus was completely broken, all because I decided to check what time it was. I actually ended up getting a wall clock so I would no longer have to depend on my phone to tell the time, and a wristwatch like this one might help in that department as well. Additionally, I think it's fair to mention that on social media, people tend to share the very best parts of their lives, or in the case of musicians, the very best moments of their playing. And certainly, I will admit, I think it's important to share videos of your playing that you feel good about. That's certainly been something that I've done. But scrolling through content in this manner for an extended period of time can cause you to compare yourself to others in a manner that is unrealistic or unfair to yourself. With too much comparison, you may well find it difficult to be creative in your own unique way, and you might also find it difficult to focus. Just like we discussed earlier, there's potentially a good side and a bad side to many things in life. And if you'd like some of my tips on how to manage your time and how to avoid distraction, make sure to check this video out up here. Let me know in the comments down below, has social media enriched your life? Has it helped you out? Or is it something that you're taking a permanent break from? Drop a comment and let me know. For me, social media has enabled me to connect with people from all around the world and share my approach to music in ways that I could have never imagined. In spite of some of the drawbacks I mentioned, perhaps at the end of the day, it comes down to time management and moderation. Just like anything, enjoy it in moderation and make sure you can still try and get out and enjoy life as much as you can. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like so we can push it out to as many people as possible. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my playing videos, lesson videos, and discussions about music much like this one. Also, if you'd like to learn my approach to guitar, make sure to join me at bensguitarclub.com where you can check out my masterclasses and bundle packages, including the BGC bundle, which features all of my masterclasses in one package. Keep on playing, enjoy music, and I'll see you soon.